Wow, that last episode was a doozy, wasn't it? If you are new to our story, or if you haven't listened to episode 100, you should really give it a listen. It has an entire musical recap of everything that has happened so far. We'd like to thank Brandon Weigel, who wrote the lyrics for Tara's and Zartok's songs, and Ben Carter, who wrote the lyrics to that brilliant song for me, Aster Fortuna, Bard Extraordinaire. You can find them, the cast, and other listeners on our Discord server. Be sure to listen to the song. I'm sure it will warm your heart. This week, of course, we have Ashley as Teradane the Human Fighter, Josh as Zartok, the Tiefling Wizard, Jessica as Dibberin Pilk, the Gnome Cleric, and Chris as Aster Fortuna, Bard Extraordinaire. Last time, our heroes were getting ready to leave the Moonstone after helping Mun the Immortal, that powerful wizard, recover his tower and his memories. The crew that had remained behind on the ship warned them that the gray, fish-like spelljammer that had pursued them earlier had flown up to the floating rock, then drifted down below and out of view. The heroes decided to get a good night's rest, and then for a possible fight in the morning.
You have your night's rest, you have some conversations, and do some planning. What is your goal the next morning? The sun rises over the Moonstone. It starts to get warmer. The light goes out in the lighthouse. You can see in the distance Tuck and Raphael climbing down the side of the tower. What do you want to do?
Tara will propose an idea, and that is to fly the ships back towards where Coral's Island was, and kind of scout the area to see if there's anywhere that we might want to check out, to look for her family, any parts of shipwreck or anything. And I'll also see if that baits the fish ship so that we can deal with that.
All right.
I mean, I don't really think we're going to find anything, but if you want to go look, I guess that's all right.
It's also just to bait that fish ship. I mean, get it out of our hair.
Yeah, let's get him in range of this new ballista.
Yeah.
So you're launching the ship. Zartok, what level spell are you using to get going?
We'll use a 3 since we know there's a hostile ship sort of around.
All right, so you cast
Looking
Operate Spelljamming Helm at 3rd level. I was reading about the Crown of Stars. One thing about it, it does allow you to operate the ship, but it acts as a minor helm instead of a major helm. So it has a slight disadvantage. The advantage is it lets you be mobile. The disadvantage is that it doesn't work quite as well as sitting in the chair. Of course, right now you have no reason not to just sit in the chair.
Gotcha. Yeah, he would be in the chair right now.
All right. So let's see. Anything else I need to remind you of? I'll remind you of a few other things before you get going. Some metagame information. In Season 2, I was not tracking time, as you couldn't really interact with the outside world, and I am tracking time now. And that means that there are events happening right now while you're messing around, trying to figure out what to do, planning stuff. The actions that you take and don't take will influence how other events develop, right? And you've already set things in motion, even if you're not aware of it and don't know what's going on.
Cool.
Uh-oh.
The ship launches. You lift off from the landing pad. The decrepit, rotting Spelljammer squid ship that's already on the pad recedes behind you, and the ship begins descending down towards the planet. You can see this giant sphere below you, and it's daytime now. The sun has moved a bit around one side of the world, and it's bright enough that you can see the shape of the places you could go. And as you descend downward, as you pass just below the plane of the Moonstone, from those rugged rocks that are protruding from the bottom of the stone with a few trees and things on them, comes this ship. In fact, it had been waiting for you. we're actually going to start combat, but we're going to start it at close range, at short range, because they are ambushing you.
Oh, nice.
We were expecting them, though, right?
Yeah, you were expecting them, so it's not a surprise round, but it is going to be at short range instead of extreme or long range.
Okay.
So this ship, this gray ship that looks kind of like a goldfish in shape, it comes charging out of the rocks underneath the moonstone toward you, leveling its weapons at you, and you need to roll for initiative. So that is Zartok's action.
All right, Tara, get everyone to the battle stations.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Tara, wanted people near their battle stations in the beginning since we were
right.
expecting the ship.
That makes sense.
She's a good captain. All right, I got to remind myself how to do all this.
The steps are initiative, helms, support, attack, and effect resolution.
Yes, and just as a reminder to the listeners, we are using our custom Spelljammer combat rules, which we will put on the website and we will put on Twitter and Facebook. We'll link those for people so that you can have a look for yourself. And it has some original art and I think what are some interesting and relatively streamlined rules for having ship-to-ship combat, as long as you've got 2 or maybe 3 ships. If you get beyond that, it's going to get kind of cumbersome.
Yeah, Mike did a great job on that book. And Ashley should make the audio book. Like a YouTube summary.
We could make a YouTube summary. That would be fun. I've got the rules up. Let's start by rolling for initiative.
All right, so my helmsman's roll is your spellcasting modifier. That's a +3.
Mm-hmm.
Plus proficiency bonus. That's another +3.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the ship's rating, which I think
4
is...
for you.
It's
because you have a major
4.
helm.
Nice. Okay. And so that's pretty good already. With that, we're already at a 10.
Would it help to go through the steps of combat
Sure.
to give like a
Yeah, for the listeners. So the way this works is, there are a few basic steps. There's first initiative. Now, unlike normal initiative in Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, the person with a higher initiative roll gets to decide whether they go first or second if there are 2 ships. The winning helmsperson chooses whether to go first or second, giving that character a chance to respond optimally to the loser's choice of action. Note that initiative is repeated every round. Right, so every round you have a chance to go second, which generally is more advantageous. It's generally more helpful to get to go second. And then once you've determined initiative, then the helms people, the people piloting each ship, decide on a maneuver to take. And usually what that means is they'll attempt a maneuver check, which is basically a skill check, to try to make their ship do something. Maybe dodge or escape. But we'll go through the maneuvers as they come up. Then the support crew takes their turn. Support crew is basically the bosun and deckhands. The bosun or boatswain is in charge of repairing the ship and helping to maneuver rigging around to help the ship maneuver better. And also the deckhands help the bosun and also reload and aim weapons. And of course, you can also do your normal stuff. If you wanted to cast a spell at a ship or something like that, you can do that sort of thing on your turn as well. But support crew is the bosun and the deckhands that help the bosun. The 4th phase, again, the first 3 phases are initiative, helms, and support crews. The 4th phase is attack. Gunners on both ships attack with their weapons, assuming that they were loaded and aimed in the previous step. And then at the 5th stage is effect resolution. You calculate damage. If there's a critical hit of some kind, you figure out what it does. And that's basically how combat works out. So we started out with initiative, and they got a total of 14 for initiative. What did Zartok get for initiative?
26.
26. Oh my gosh. Okay. So despite them getting to jump on you, Zartok responds quickly. Zartok can choose whether to go first or second.
They're close. Does the ship have any battering, like a ram?
So as an action, a deckhand can do an inspection, which is an investigation check, and try to determine what kind of weaponry and crew and stuff like that it has.
Okay.
I can do that.
If I choose to go second and they decide to ram, do we resolve the ram first, or do I get to choose our action based on what I see them doing?
They would have to try to ram, and then you get to try to do something to respond to that. So, for example, you can try to get out of range if you go second.
Right. I think given we'll try this parting shot. This is a maneuverability class D, right? This
correct
ship that we have.
Right.
Okay, so we can parting shot. It has a difficulty class of 20, and that would have us flee and also give the gunners advantage. So let's try that.
Okay, so you're going to use the parting shot maneuver. The parting shot maneuver basically lets you gain distance on a ship and also helps your gunner take a stable, solid shot.
Yeah,
so
we'll go ahead and go first, too, just so that we just do it.
So you're going to go first. You're going to go ahead and use the parting shot maneuver. All right, so their helmsperson goes after you, and they are going to try to use the broadside maneuver, which is DC 22.
Oh, nice.
They did not make it. They rolled a 12, so they are not able to make their target for the broadside maneuver. Was Zartok successful with his attempt at the parting shot?
It was not. 16 total.
So basically nothing changes. You're both still at short range. There's no advantage or disadvantage for gunners. So that's the end of the that's the end of the helmsperson phase. And now we move on to the support crew phase. Now, the support crew is Aster the bosun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Aster, you need to decide what to do with your turn as the bosun. Oh, I should have mentioned this. I forgot. You are currently really not in an atmosphere. There's a small atmosphere around the Moonstone, but between the Moonstone and the planet, there's really no atmosphere, which means that actions like Sharp Turn and Coordinate Riggers are not available because those use the sails, and sails don't do anything if there's no atmosphere. But actions that you can take as a reaction, you can brace for impact if you get hit. If you want to repair something, you can coordinate repairs. You don't have a lot of options right now.
Can I brace for impact? But it's as a reaction, so...
It's a reaction, right. So you can save... I mean, you can use a reaction whenever, right? You don't need to do anything special to have a reaction ready. Basically, the only thing that you could do right now is...
You could become a spotter instead.
Oh, that's true. You could spend your round as a spotter. Or you could do that perception check, or you could be a lookout. Those are also things that Aster could do. Good point. If you're a spotter, that means that you're helping your gunners, and that allows them to try to fire with a penalty to hit, but with a bonus to damage. Inspect means you get a good look at their ship. You can figure out what kind of weapons and crew and stuff like that they have.
Oh, I want to do that.
And then lookout means that you keep an eye out for missile weapons coming in, and if you make a perception check that's high enough, raise your ship's AC, your armor class, against that one attack.
Got it.
So basically, options are spotter, which means you can help your gunners do more damage in exchange for a penalty to hit. You can inspect their ship to figure out how it's equipped and crewed, or you can act as a lookout, which would, if you make the perception check, raise your armor class against an attack.
Got it. And they're at close range currently.
Right, they're at short range.
Can I inspect?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Nice. Ho ho ho! Natural 20 plus 4. 24.
Wow, 24. So let's see. With a 10, you automatically learn the number of crew. So the number of crew, they've got about 15 crew, roughly. Okay. It's hard to see some people who might be below deck, but you think there are probably about 15 crew on this ship.
Okay.
And you've also learned the weapons. They have 2 weapons. They have a light ballista and a light trebuchet.
Okay, good to know.
The ship's rating, their ship's rating is only 4. What that means is their helmsperson is not as good at maneuvering as Zartok is.
Nice.
That's all good information. All right.
Yep. Now, you didn't roll high enough to know their hull points.
A natural 20 wasn't high enough?
No, you need a DC 25.
Darn. Okay.
But you learned a lot of useful information. Anybody else want to do anything in the support phase? Garlos and Ansna are loading the ballista, and Mama Sass is going to fire it. And that leaves Gaston free. If Gaston wants to do anything, he can do the deckhand actions if necessary. Like he can say, I'm going to act as a spotter, or I'm going to act as a lookout.
Oh, not this again! He will act as a spotter.
So that means that the gunner, Mama Sass, is going to take a -5 to hit, but a +10 to damage if he can make a DC 15 investigation check.
that is a big penalty to hit, but let us...
Can I assist him with that action?
You want to assist the attack or assist the investigation check?
Oh,
I feel like we need to make this investigation check.
he did
Okay.
He did not make it.
Well, you need to declare that before he does that. There's no penalty now. There's no problem. It's just that you were not successful at spotting.
I don't see anything.
So yeah, you don't see a vulnerable spot on the enemy ship this round.
Coral's gonna do lookout.
So Kroll's going to do lookout, which means that if an enemy attack comes in, she can make a DC 15 perception check, and if successful, she shouts a warning to the helmsperson in time for the helmsperson to use, that is Zartok, to use his reaction to maneuver the ship, increasing its armor class by 5.
I got a 17.
She rolled a 17. All right, so she did it. So if a shot comes in, she can call to Zartok to move a bit and increase the ship's armor class, hopefully dodging it. Anyone else want to do anything on the support roll round? I guess Mama Sass is holding her action for the gunning round.
Yep.
Okay, so now we move on to the actual shooting at each other part of the combat, and that means that I'll let you guys roll first, I suppose, and I'll go ahead and roll for them.
What's mine to hit? Is it just the same as a regular weapon?
It would be your dexterity bonus plus your proficiency bonus.
You sure it's dex and not strength?
Well, it's hard to make an argument for using strength for firing
No, that's
a
fair.
ballista.
It's so heavy that you have to have the strength.
That's what the
just to
support crew is for.
aim it.
The support crew is there to help with that.
In this case, we might want to rethink Mama Sass doing the hitting, but that's okay.
Okay.
That's all right. She really wants to do it. Nobody wants to tell her she's not good at this.
That's fair. Oh, that was a 17 to hit.
Their spotter rolled a 1 and failed to help them spot. I forgot to check that. Their lookout passed the check. So they also have a lookout active, just like you do. All right, so now they're also going to fire. They're going to fire first their light ballista, and that is a 10 to hit. And I believe your armor class...
We're Dragonfly. We have an AC of 14.
All right, will you track your hull points for us,
Yeah, we've
please,
got
Jessica?
100.
Yes. AC 14?
AC 14.
All right, so the ballista misses you, and the trebuchet flings an enormous boulder in your direction, and
Did our 17 hit theirs?
your 17 just hits them. They missed you with the trebuchet as well. So, yes, you did hit them. Now their lookout is going to try to raise their... actually succeeds in raising their armor class by 5, so that means that your shot actually misses.
Yep.
But it would have been a hit if not for that lookout. On the other hand, they didn't hit you either. So no hits.
All right, kill their lookouts.
The ballista bolt just goes flying past and the boulder goes sailing over your ship and you fire a ballista bolt back at them, but they manage to dodge out of the way. That means that's the end of that round. And you're not sure what their bosun did that round. Next round, initiative again.
27.
9. So you get to decide, do you want to go first or second?
Are there two weapons close range only, or what? If I want to
Same as
strategize
yours.
distance?
They fire at short and long range.
Okay.
Disadvantage at long range, just like yours.
All right, we'll go second.
Their helmsperson is going to attempt again the broadside maneuver because they really want to try to get some critical hits off on you. The broadside maneuver increases the critical hit range, so instead of a 20 being a critical hit, an 18, 19, or 20 would become a critical hit. So let's see if he succeeds. DC is 22, and they got a 4. So no, they did not succeed.
We're gonna dodge.
All right, you're going to use the dodge maneuver. Excellent.
Dodge gives disadvantage to the enemy gunners, and I didn't do it. I rolled a
DC is
6.
21.
Well, sure. That's it. I'm having some
Okay.
trouble. Don't mind me.
All right, so Zartok and the helmsman both fail their maneuvers. They're both just sort of circling each other below the moonstone as your ships try to get off some shots. And that brings us to the support crew again. Aster, as the bosun, do you want to do anything? Do you want to be a spotter or a lookout? I guess you could try inspecting again, but I think you're not going to do any better than you did before.
Yeah,
since you
no.
rolled a natural 20 before.
We already have a lookout now, right?
You do have a lookout, that's right.
So I will spot.
Make a DC 15 investigation check. Or attempt a DC 15 investigation check.
No.
No?
Didn't
Okay.
work.
I mean, more than one person can spot. Does Coral want to... Coral was a lookout before, right?
Coral was a lookout last time, but
Do you want to do that
think
again?
she's not going to be this time. Not this time.
Okay.
Gaston will look out,
Okay.
Or try.
Gaston, make a perception check.
but he doesn't make the DC. He gets 14.
Okay, so close. What does Coral want to do?
Coral's going to go over to Mama Sass and holding her staff of the tiger, she touches Mama Sass on the arm and casts Enhance Ability, giving her Cat's Grace advantage on Dex checks.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
It's the staff of the tiger. Nobody knows the words after that.
It's all just mumbles at that point.
It's the thrill of the fight.
Oh, sorry if somebody does.
Somebody knows the words. Of course, it's Chris.
Actually, I don't think that's going to help her. It's Dex checks, not attack rolls.
Not attack rolls. Yeah. Yeah, that won't help her.
Okay,
You
never
wanna do
mind.
something else?
Yeah,
Still good thinking.
I'll just look out.
Look out. All right, so make your wisdom perception check.
16.
You did it.
Yeah.
When you want to raise your AC against an attack, you let me know, okay?
Okay.
Probably against the trebuchet. That's the scarier weapon of the two. It does a lot more damage than the light ballista does. They are doing some stuff in their turn as well. You're not sure what it is. I guess we're on to the attack phase.
Shoot.
Tara, do you want to jump in here at any point?
Okay. I would like to try to command
Uh-huh.
Mama Sass
Uh-huh.
to take steady aim
Okay.
or take careful aim because it gives her action, an extra action. So could she do both? Take careful aim and fire in the same round if I succeed?
Let's see here. So with careful aim,
I think the issue with that is the reloading.
yeah, so with careful aim, I mean, she does get an extra action, but careful aim means the whole weapon crew has to take a round to aim. So that wouldn't
Okay.
help. But I guess that makes command less useful, huh? Because almost everything involving weapons requires multiple people taking actions. Although you could also command Zartok to act more quickly and give him an extra maneuver, right? So that's another thing you could do. Although that wouldn't take effect until next round.
Yeah.
But you could do that. You can also use that to order repair crews to repair more stuff, right?
But they're not doing that right now.
They're not doing that
Nothing
right
to repair.
now. Right. You could try to inspire her to give her advantage on her attack roll.
I will do that then.
All right, so make a DC 15 persuasion check.
Okay. Okay. I rolled a 9 and I have plus 11 on persuasion,
Nice.
so
You did it.
unnatural 20.
What do you say to Mama Sass to get her to aim more carefully and do a better job?
I say, okay, hey, listen, the first shot, practice shot, you're going to get this one.
Yeah, you're right.
Make your attack roll, Mama Sass.
Oh, those were both garbage rolls, and my total was a 9. Ugh.
Oh.
Oof. Okay, so that misses. Now, who was it that played lookout? Was it Aster?
It was Coral.
Coral. Coral was doing the lookout. So do you want to apply your lookout armor class bonus to the trebuchet attack this time?
I have to make that decision before I know if they hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, trebuchet then.
All right, good, because that means it missed. Otherwise, it would have hit you. Woo. At the last moment, Coral shouts out to Zartok, "Veer left!"
All right.
And the ship moves just barely out of the way as a giant boulder goes sailing by. I guess that's the end of that round. Beginning of the next round. Initiative
16.
13. You get to decide. You going second
We'll go
again?
second. Yep.
Okay. Not having a lot of luck with broadside, so they're going to try holding steady. Holding steady has a DC of 19. They did not make it. So that's good and bad. It would have given them advantage on attacks, but it also would have given you advantage on attacks.
Right. Yeah. If
But
they
they did not succeed.
would have succeeded, we would have tried to dodge or something to cancel that out.
Yeah.
Let's try a broadside for us because Mama Sass is eventually going to nail one of these rolls.
I
here.
mean, you'd think
Right.
so.
So broadside increases critical range, so that's a D20 roll, and I rolled a 2, so I don't.
Nope.
Yeah.
Wow.
Zartok, worst pilot ever.
Nothing really interesting happens in the helmsperson phase, and that brings us on to support crew. I'll go ahead and figure out what the other side's doing while you guys figure out what you're doing.
Gaston likes being a lookout, so he'll try to do that. He does it, so he'll keep an eye on that Trebucket.
And I'll spot again.
Okay, you're spotting. Make your DC 15 investigation check.
Same roll as last time. No, I didn't make it.
Who else is doing stuff? Is Coral going to be lookout again?
Coral's keeping an eye on the ballista and got a 25. Now I have a good roll.
Dang it.
All right, so she's acting as lookout again. And anyone else? Let's see. What's Gaston doing?
He is looking at the trebuchet.
Okay, so
He's looking out.
He's looking out. Okay,
Yep.
Great. So make a DC 15 perception check.
He made it. I rolled a 20.
Great. So you have 2 lookouts.
Yep. One eye on each weapon.
Well, you can only choose to dodge one. You can only apply it to one of them, though, because it consumes Zartok's reaction. And he only gets one reaction.
Isn't that okay? Couldn't we say like, oh, that one's gonna hit, and then tell him which one to dodge? If they're both gonna hit, then he would pick the trebuchet.
That's true. Yeah,
So we can still have 2 lookouts.
that's right. I don't tell you whether it's going to hit or not, though. So you've kind of got to decide before I tell you.
Say which one's firing.
Yeah, right. So, in any case, I'll let you decide what you want to do with that. Ansna and Gerlos reload the ballista. Tara, do you want to do anything yet?
I think I will inspire again.
Okay.
Attempt to inspire Mama Sass.
Okay.
Do it.
This time my inspiration, I definitely succeeded. 29.
All right.
This time, okay, Mama Sass, the first time, second time, practice round, but this time I think we need to get it. We need to...
Yeah, I know. I'm on it.
Now we're in the attack phase.
Oh, I rolled 2 6s.
2 6s.
No, wait. One's a 9. Nope, one's a 6. I had to find the dot. Yeah, so that's a total of 12.
A 12. No, it doesn't hit. Did you want to apply your lookout ability to the... You get to choose your reaction for one of them. Do you want to apply it to the trebuchet or to the ballista?
I'd say trebuchet. Because it
Zartok?
does more damage.
Yeah. We're gonna
All
watch
right.
out for the trebuchet.
You dodged the trebuchet, although it turns out it wasn't really close to hitting you anyway. They are rolling pretty terribly as well. Both sides, frankly, you're looking competent. Both ships look like they don't know what they're doing. You can hear... Well, I guess you can't. There's a void between you. But you can see someone's on the ship, that other ship. Someone's on that other ship gesticulating wildly and probably shouting at their crew as well. They don't seem real happy with their performance so far. All right, initiative.
23.
You stomped them. At least you're getting that reliably. They got a 10. No, an 8.
We'll go second.
You're gonna go second. All right, they're going to try again for the hold steady maneuver,
All right.
and they did not succeed.
We will go for a broadside, and we just miss it by 1.
Are these DCs too high, or are we just rolling that badly?
No, I'm rolling below. I mean, it's a 50% chance to get it. I'm going under every time, so
Okay.
it is what it is.
And that means it is time for the support crew.
Gaston has his eye on the trebuchet. he succeeds with a 19 perception, and he will let Zartok know
Okay.
about the giant rock.
Coral, same thing.
How big's their ship?
It's bigger than yours. At least the main body of the ship is bigger.
Roughly 20 feet? Larger?
Larger than that.
Can I cast fairy fire on their ship? It's a 20-foot cube.
Yeah, I'll say you can get most of the ship with that. Yeah, you're at short range,
That's
which
awesome.
means you can cast spells. Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, I'm going to cast fairy fire on them, and they're surrounded by green light.
You can see that the crew starts panicking. They all start looking around and sort of flipping out. You can't hear anything, but that definitely was not what they expected to happen. And that means that Mama Sass will have advantage on her attack.
Still.
Yeah.
Again. Aster, do you want to attempt that spotter check again?
Nope. I'm going to
That's
look
right.
at
I hadn't
Coral
even
and-
been taking into effect the -5.
Yeah.
I look at Coral, I smile, turn to the deck, and I will cast darkness
Ooh.
On your ship?
on their ship.
On
Like-
their ship. Oh.
So
I like this team up.
I'm gonna try to get where the helmsperson and the gunners are.
Okay, so
It's
that's
a 15-foot cube.
15-foot cube.
Yeah, do the gunners, mate. Yeah, the helmsman.
Yeah,
it
wherever
kinda-
I can.
The helmsman can kind of see without
Yeah.
light in his space.
Yeah. If you wanted to try to obscure the gunners, then they'll have disadvantage on their attacks.
Yeah, I mean they can't see through the magical darkness.
Right.
Nice.
Those are
Very
interesting
good.
choices of actions. So that's on to the gunnery phase, unless Tara, you can remember
Well,
you can
I-
jump
yeah.
in at any
I
time.
also wanted to use a bonus to give inspiration, a bardic inspiration to my helmsman.
Oh, okay.
All right,
All right.
Zartok. There's no one who can keep you down. Nobody can ever stop you. You are our pilot, the greatest helmsman in the world. Be inspired, my friend. And you get inspiration.
What does he get, a D8?
Yeah, D8.
All right. And that is the attack round.
Oh, Tara's worried that maybe her words of inspiration are putting too much pressure on Mama Sass.
Uh-huh.
So instead, she's going to act calm.
Okay.
And if that succeeds, then when she hits, because we're positive thinking, when she hits, then she gets to use an extra dice of damage
Yeah.
for the ship. So I'm going to roll my deception check for calm.
Okay.
I got a 20, unnatural though.
Oh, that does it. Right?
Yeah, should, I would imagine.
There isn't a DC there.
Okay, I need to make a note of that.
Definitely succeeds then.
Yeah. All right, I need to add a DC to calm check. Noted. But I think we can say a 20 does it.
Yeah.
All right, so if you hit, you do an extra D10 of damage, Mama Sass.
Okay.
Ooh, do it.
Remember, you have advantage on your attack, and they have disadvantage because they can't see.
Mm-hmm.
They messed with the wrong spelljammer, dude.
For real.
Oh, no.
Maybe.
They just miss.
Just
Oh no, what happened?
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh, no.
You know,
Hey, Ansla, how dexterous are you? Just wondering.
I'm not sure I'd be better than her, but I can give it a try.
Hey, Garlos, how dexterous are you? Just
I'm the best. Are you kidding? I'm great. Let me have it. Let me try. Which end is the one that works?
Ansla?
No.
you know what I'm doing? I'm opening dice roll with buddies or whatever it is, and I'm gonna roll there for Mama Sass.
Roll with buddies.
I really miss Athelflaed.
Well, I'm pretty dexterous. Maybe I can switch with Coral. And
The
with
only thing
Mama
is you have to be proficient with martial weapons.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Mama Sass is doing fine. We just having some fun.
All right. Next
we're
round.
not an experienced crew, okay? This is
No.
our first real, dance here. It's 22
Initiative.
helmsman initiative, yeah.
All right. They got a 14, so
Nice. All right, we're going second.
their helmsperson, he'll try to cancel out the he'll try to cancel out the disadvantage on attacks by trying to hold really steady. It will give you advantage on attacks, but you already have advantage on attacks. So he's going to try that. He fails. Oh my gosh, why are we all rolling so badly?
We'll try to broadside. Do I choose to use that inspiration before the roll or after the roll, or when can I decide to feel inspired?
Once you've rolled, but before you know the result.
Oh, but once I roll, I know the result.
You know the result, so you better choose it before you roll.
I'm going to use it this time because I'm so
Okay.
tired of sucking. So,
Yeah.
broadside. All right, natural 20, so I didn't need to use it.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey, I am the best. I am the best. Watch this.
All right.
All right, so we have a successful broadside. So if we roll, which is going to happen, 18, 19, or 20 on the attack roll, it will be a critical
Right.
instead of just a 20.
And that brings us to the support crew, Who is anyone doing lookout? Gaston, I guess.
Gaston is so good at this lookout thing. It is, he fails.
Okay. Anyone being a spotter or anything else?
Coral will look out.
Okay.
26. I can roll for
All
her,
right.
but I can't roll for Mama Sass.
That means it is the attack crew's round, unless Tara wants to jump in somewhere.
I'm not sure what more she could do.
I feel so ashamed.
Well, I mean, the calming action is a good choice too.
Like,
The extra
I'll
damage.
continue struggling to remain calm.
Okay.
An 11.
11. Okay, I'm going to say that doesn't succeed, even though I don't have a DC written down there.
Rude.
And anybody else doing anything? Attack phase?
21.
Uh-oh. What did you? What was
Yes!
the natural roll?
14. Because I get the
14.
+2 for hit and damage, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yep.
Right.
14 to 21.
So that is a hit, and they were not able to use a spotter, so you do damage. So roll your 3d10 +2.
23.
Ooh, that got past the damage threshold, so we have an actual hit. So
Nice.
the ballista bolt crashes into the side of the ship and sends splinters of wood flying all over the place, and the ship is shaken a little bit, but it wasn't a critical hit, so it's just damage at this point. That is the attack phase. Oh, I'm sorry, they also attack you with disadvantage. We have one miss. We have another miss. All right, helmsperson phase. Initiative. They got a 10 again.
18. We're going second.
Going second. All right, they're going to try to hold steady. They succeeded in holding steady this time,
Oh,
which means they no longer have disadvantage on the attack.
they have advantage against us. So
No,
let's,
No, they just don't have disadvantage.
okay.
Yeah, but you have advantage on them, but you already did. So basically, it just makes things
Okay.
better for them and no worse for you.
All right. Yeah, we'll try the broadside again.
Okay.
That is not a successful broadside.
Okay.
For 19 total. So move along.
All right, and support crew, what are you guys doing?
Gaston is the best lookout ever. No, it's
No.
not. 14
Nope,
total.
you missed the difficulty. So Gaston is distracted by something, and Mama Sass is gonna fire Coral. What's Coral doing?
Also missing at being a lookout with a 12.
Okay, they're going to try to have a lookout. Nope. And they have a spotter. Nope.
I would also.
What are you doing? Looking out or spotting?
Looking up.
Okay. Perception check.
7, no. They're
Wow.
just bad lookouts.
Tara doing anything yet?
I'll continue to be calm.
So you're going to give Mama Sass the gift of calmness. Make your attempt. Your charisma check.
This time it's a 14.
14.
I'm really making you come up with that DC on the fly.
I think the DC is 15. I think that's the base, like an ordinary DC. So I don't think you succeeded, but you were close. That means the attack phase. We have, I think, a hit from the ballista
From theirs,
and a miss from the trebuchet.
I'm going to brace for impact.
Ah. All right. Use your reaction to brace for impact. Make a DC 19 survival check.
All right. Nope.
Okay.
My wisdom's not that great.
Mama Sass, how'd you
17
do?
for a total of 24.
That is a hit. So your Spelljammer takes 15 points of damage.
Okay. Theirs, this wasn't a great roll, takes 7.
Okay, that does nothing then because it hasn't exceeded their damage threshold. All right, so you have a slight hit against your ship that gives your crew something to do. Initiative for the next round? They got a 19.
30.
30?
We're going second.
Wow.
Yeah, it's all talks not messing around, mate. You got it.
All right. They're going to try to hold. They're going to try to hold steady again.
All right, we're doing.
Oh, they did it. They did it again.
We're gonna try broadside. Nope. High rolls on the initiative, low rolls on the actual being a pilot.
He quickly acts badly. That means it is onto the crew's face, the support crew. What are you planning to do?
Yeah, we got some damage to deal with.
Got some damage.
What's the roll for that?
So, but the bosun is in charge of repairs.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
I'm going to coordinate repairs as an action.
Okay, so if you want to, you can collect some crew to help you. The available crew to help, assuming you want to reload your weapon, would be Coral and Gaston.
Okay. Can I use them?
But of course.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right.
Aster, make a perception check.
And that will be... Oh, natural 20 plus 3.
All right, so that means each person repairing repairs 2d4 hull points. Gaston and Coral each roll 2d4.
That's 3 for Gaston, so that we're back up to 88 hit points.
That's 5 for Coral.
Dang.
Back up to 93 hit points. And they're also going to attempt some repairs. And wow, their bosun also rolled a natural 20. Weird. They are going to have several crew attempt repairs. 16. All right, so it looks like they repaired a lot of the damage,
Oh, no.
but not all of it. It's interesting. So it seems like it's so hard to land a hit for some reason. It just seems like our rolls are so bad that there's not a lot going on.
This will be 3 episodes long.
Yeah, it's a really long Spelljammer
The
combat.
armor classes aren't very high. I mean, ours is 14.
No, they're not.
So we're just rolling low. And we've got advantage and stuff. So.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, and they're shooting with disadvantage, right?
They are shooting with disadvantage. Well, except for the last round, their helmsman was able to use the hold steady action, which gave them advantage that canceled out disadvantage.
Gotcha.
In this round, they're back to disadvantage. Anybody else want to do any actions
Yes.
in the crew phase?
Since our deckhands are busy, I would like to try to act as a lookout for the trebuchet.
Good idea.
Great. Act as a lookout. Make a perception
That's a
check.
good captain right there. Just stepping in.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I got a 19.
That'll
All
do
right,
it.
you did it. So you'll have a AC 5 bonus, or a 5-point AC bonus against the trebuchet attack. That's the scarier of the two weapons. All right, attack phase. They missed with the ballista and with the trebuchet. You're rolling with advantage, I think.
A unnatural 20.
Ooh, that is a hit. 3d10 plus 2 damage.
23.
Ooh, ouch. A solid hit.
I knew my inspiration would eventually work.
That brings us back to the helmsperson phase.
26.
They got a 23, so you beat them.
All right, we'll still go second, but I think we're going to do the same things.
Yep, their best option right now is to hold steady. So that's what they're going to try to do. They've got more hull points than you. They failed terribly, very, very badly
No,
at holding
we didn't
steady.
make it either. Yeah.
This would be more exciting if we were fudging our rolls.
My rolls are public record, so
All right, well, they're going to attempt some more repairs because that last hit hurt pretty badly. They attempt repairs. The bosun fails to coordinate repairs, so they only get a small amount repaired. What's your support crew
Oh,
doing?
we had 93 out of 100?
Yes.
Yes.
I think we're okay for repairs for this round. I'm going to try to look out.
Okay.
That's a perception, right?
Perception check. DC 15.
Oh, so close. 13. No cigar.
Nope. What's Coral doing?
Also looking out. 16.
Did it.
Watching the
Yes.
trebuchet.
Great. And what's Gaston
Gaston
doing?
rolled a 3, so he's
Okay. Lumpin is just, by the way, Lumpin is just cowering inside.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm a sass. Dude.
It's attack phase.
She's starting to hit it.
Ooh.
Oh, I think we might have a hit. The trebuchet rolled a 17, but you use your armor class bonus and it misses. Mama Sass, what'd you get?
25.
That is a hit. They try to raise their armor class using the lookout action, but it's not enough. What was the natural roll?
18.
Oh, but you didn't have the broadside. Oh, that would have been a crit.
Sorry, Mike. I'm having some trouble doing my job.
What's the damage?
15.
15?
Yeah.
That's just enough.
Good.
Do you still have the inspiration die, by any chance?
No, he used it.
Oh, darn it.
But you could give him another.
Yep.
As a bonus action. Back to the helmsperson phase. You're just circling underneath the moonstone, the two ships turning around each other. They got a 19.
All right, 26 total on the...
Yeah, you beat them.
We're going to do this broadside thing.
They do not hold steady. We
do. We broadside. That's a
all right.
21. We just made it.
Oh, they do hold steady. They rolled a 19, so they hold steady. So they have normal shots now instead of disadvantage. And that means we are on to the crew phase. What's the crew doing? Aster, anything in particular? And don't forget, you can use your Bardic Inspiration for someone if you want.
So for the repairs, I got a 17.
Okay, so you're coordinating repairs again. Great. And who's helping you with repairs? Gaston, I guess? Would that make sense?
Yeah, Gaston, maybe.
Okay.
Sure.
Do I have to use 2 or can I just use 1 person?
You need at least 1 person to help you with
might
that.
as well.
Just Gaston.
If you pass the check, you might as well do it. Like, use as many as you can, I guess.
I mean, whoever is willing to help you.
Gaston does 4, so...
Actually, you know what? I just realized Gaston has to make an athletics check to make it work. It's low DC, but he has to, in order to repair, the crew has to actually make a check.
Oh,
okay.
Make a DC 12 athletics check.
Oh no, Gaston's athletics is not very good. He does it though. He does it. He makes it there.
So you repair 2d4.
He repaired 4 hit points on the ship.
So the ship's almost back to full, right?
97.
and then I will Bardic Inspiration Zartok one more time. Zartok, you have proven that you are truly the best. This time, we're gonna kill him. We're gonna kill him.
That's really aggressive, mate. I didn't think you had it in you, but I like what you're saying.
What's Coral doing?
Lookout. 23.
All right, you succeeded. Good job. And what's Tara? Is Tara jumping in anywhere here?
She's going to continue to practice her calm.
Okay, make your deception check.
Apparently she looks really, really not calm. I got a 3.
All right, Tara excitedly tells everyone to settle down and take careful aim while frantically running around the deck. And Mama Sass, you want to make your attack?
Uh-huh. That would be a natural 20.
Oh,
no,
nice.
you have a crit. They missed you with both of their shots, which were taken without disadvantage. They still missed, but you succeeded in a crit, which means when a natural 20 is rolled on an attack, or if a crit is rolled, then the targeted Spelljammer suffers a critical hit. Roll double the damage.
It's gonna be nasty.
37.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There were a couple 10s in there.
And you added 2, right?
And I added 2.
Great. That was a lot of damage. And roll 1d10.
1.
Ammunition hit. So what happens is you fire into the darkness and you don't know it, but you've scattered the ammunition for the ship's weapons all over the deck. And they have to spend, 2 crew members have to spend their actions collecting the ammunition before they can reload and fire. So basically you've taken out one of the weapons for a round because they need crew to man it. I'll just roll randomly. You've taken out the trebuchet for a round.
Nice.
So the next round, the trebuchet cannot fire at
But
you.
we can't see. It's madness. How long's that darkness going
Yes.
for anyway, Chris? Well,
Yeah, I think it's 10 rounds.
Yeah, I believe so.
okay.
We might be getting close to that. I have not been tracking the number of rounds. We might be getting close.
That was a good 3 rounds.
Oh,
into
no. It's concentration up to 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. How long does Fairy Fire last?
Mine's only a minute, so tell me when you think it's been a minute and I will recast.
All right. And that is back to the beginning of the round. So we'll start with initiative.
That darkness is there for the long haul.
They got a 20.
21.
Unnatural.
21.
Oh.
Second. We go second.
All right. You're going to go second. They're going to try to hold steady. They fail. Zartok, did you succeed in your
We
maneuver?
did. We broadsided. We succeeded. So
Okay, great. So that means we are on to the crew phase. What's the crew doing? What's Aster doing?
I'll look out for the not the trebuchet, the other one.
Okay, the ballista.
Let's see here.
DC 15 perception check.
Whoa! Again? A natural 20 plus 3.
Okay, so you succeed.
Oh, and then a bonus action, I'll turn to Mama Sass and I will say, "Kill him, Mama Sass! Kill them all!" Don't actually kill them, but beat them down pretty good. And I'm going to give her inspiration.
I got you, boy.
Okay. What's Coral doing here?
Coral is
If I
going.
can make a suggestion, you've got the Bardic Inspiration going. You might consider being a spotter.
Okay, let's give it a go. Investigation's not my strong suit.
Okay, well, if that's not, if that doesn't work, then you could do something else.
No, that's fine.
Because the spotter gives you a negative to hit and a bonus to damage, right?
That's right. Yes.
Okay.
I did not succeed.
Okay. All right. Never mind.
I rolled bad.
Gaston failed as a lookout.
But Aster succeeded. Okay, so that means it is the gunner's turn.
Did Gaston want to be a lookout if I succeeded as a lookout?
Don't worry about it. Gaston sucks right now. Rolled a 6. Doesn't matter.
Attack phase. Tara, you're going to try to call him again?
I'd actually like to inspect the ship and see how their ship is doing.
Okay, make an investigation check.
I got a 19.
You don't learn anything new. You know they have 15 crew. You know that they
I want to know, like, the condition of the ship that our damage has done to their ship.
Yeah, I can't tell you exactly. If you rolled high enough, I could tell you exactly. But you can see that you've done a significant amount of damage. However, their ship is bigger than yours, so it can take more damage.
Okay.
I'll say it's above half, but not by much.
Okay.
Gunners.
Use that inspiration.
I didn't need to.
Oh.
Dang.
All right.
What was the die roll?
18.
So it's a critical.
It's a crit.
I'm definitely going to spot next turn.
So roll double the damage and add 2.
I can see the confidence building.
39.
Oh. Okay.
And then an 8.
An 8 on the crit table. Ship shaken. With a ship shaken result, the ship is rocked by the impact of the attack as Mama Sass's ballista bolt crashes into the side, sending planks of wood all over the place, and crew members are knocked backward. They all need to make DC 15 saving throws or be knocked prone. So the crew starts falling down. Let's see how this goes for everyone. The helmsperson doesn't have to do this. Ooh, it's not going great. All right, so far 2 people out of 8 have saved. All right, so basically the deckhands all fall down.
Woohoo!
They're going to have to spend their next round getting up. So the practical consequence of this is that the bosun and the deckhands can't take any actions, rigging actions the next turn. They can't do repairs.
Oh, man, that's great.
The deckhands aren't able to do anything. So that takes a lot of the crew out for a round. Because so many of them failed, they're not able to even reload the weapons. Their captain's going to choose a different strategy this time. They're in bad shape. New round. Their captain steps in. Okay, that sort of helps a little bit, I guess.
25.
They got a 24.
Wow. All right, we'll go second.
They're going to try a broadside themselves, and they fail. What are you doing?
We're going to try the same, and we do it with a 19 natural, so 31.
All right. Crew phase, the support crew. Anybody want to do anything? Coral, Gaston.
I'm just going to say Coral recast Fairy Fire. It's probably been
fair enough. It's probably been 10 rounds.
Yeah.
I'm going to do spot again.
Spot. Okay. Make your check.
Investigation.
Spotter is a DC 15 investigation check.
17.
You made it. So Mama Sass will take a -5 to hit, but +10 to damage.
Okay.
And she has inspiration.
She still has Bardic Inspiration.
Uh-huh.
What's Gaston doing?
Well, let's just see what he gets. He can't give inspiration, so maybe he can give inspiration to Zartok.
He could.
Hey, head boy, do a better job. Okay, we got to use up these inspiration points. What else are they for?
Yeah.
All right, so that's what Gaston does.
What is Coral doing? She casts the
She
spell
casts Fairy
again.
Fire. Yes.
Right. Okay, never mind. Tara doing anything here? You're going to use calming again?
I will use calm
Okay,
for Mama Sass.
great. How'd you do?
I got a 15.
You did it. So she gets an extra D10. If she gets another crit, then that would be
Wow.
a lot of damage.
Well, it's funny you should mention that.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Well,
Oh my God.
they get to make their attacks with disadvantage as well.
Roll with friends really helps her.
It really does. I don't understand.
All right, they have a 19 on one of their hits.
I thought they couldn't attack this turn.
Oh,
'cause
you're
they
right. They're
couldn't get-
reload. They're trying to clean up the deck, so they did not manage to hit you. So they,
Losers.
yeah, exactly. What was it this time? What was the roll?
It was a 20.
Oh,
Nice.
the best kind of crit. All right, so you get to roll 8d10.
Wow.
Plus 2.
I didn't actually do that well this time. It's a 35. The roll wasn't that impressive. And hey, this one isn't actually helpful. This is another 8.
Oh, wow. Okay, so they get knocked down to the floor again. All right, so let's see if they're able to get up this time. Again, you
That's very helpful.
shake the ship. Yeah, that's very helpful. I mean, unless a bunch of the deckhands make their saving throws. They did better this time. Yeah, so the trebuchet is back up and running and the ballista is not. And the rest of the crew is doing okay. They're going to start doing some repairs. They can't get as many people repairing as they would like because they're in such bad shape. All right, and the captain will try to inspire. Okay, good. The captain inspires the helmsperson. All right, initiative. They got a 17.
28.
Okay, you get to go second. They're going to try the parting shot maneuver. They're going to try and get away.
All right, well, we're going to close the distance, right? We don't want these guys messing around in the future. so-
Not at this point, for sure.
No, we're done with these guys.
They got a total of 24 on their maneuver.
We get a 19, so we close the distance too, so they don't.
But you got a total of 19?
Oh yes, this is an opposed check.
It's an opposed check.
Okay, yep. So
They're able to increase the range to long range.
All right.
You guys still have the fairy fire going, so you don't have disadvantage on the shot anymore. The advantage cancels the disadvantage. And they have the parting shot ability going, so they have advantage that cancels out their disadvantage from the darkness and the range. So basically, everyone's attacking normally this round.
It's all even Steven.
Right.
All right.
Crew, what do you want to do?
Gaston's looking out,
Okay, make a check.
and he fails.
He fails. Okay. What's Aster
Is
do?
our sails going now? Since are we chasing?
You haven't entered the atmosphere yet. You've just been sort of circling each other in space. But if you
Gotcha.
keep chasing them as they flee downward, then yes, you might enter the atmosphere.
What did Gaston do? Look up.
He did not succeed.
Yeah, but he failed.
Okay, I'm gonna also. Does Mama Sass? Do you still have Bardic Inspiration, or did you use
I
that?
have not used it yet.
I will do spot. I will spot.
Okay. So I'm trying to figure out how many of them succeed on repairs. You're going to do spot. Okay, make your DC 15 investigation check.
I get 16.
Did you spot last round too?
Yes, but she got a natural 20.
But that still
You
adds 10
automatic-
points of damage.
Oh, that did
you
add.
include-
I did not include the extra 10. So 45.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. They're in bad shape. All right, they repaired a bit on their turn.
Okay, so I spotted her, and then for this round, and then I will also give Bardic Inspiration to my helmsman again, and I will say, Zartok, he who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life.
I already have inspiration. I'm already inspired. Don't waste your breath. Don't waste your breath. I'll use.
Oh, you already got it?
Yeah. The small man came in here and said some things to me.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Okay, I'll hold off.
I'll use it. You can inspire me later.
Okay, you got it. Oh, I really felt encouraging there.
Sorry, man. I got too many people yelling at me.
And
I
that.
have some bad news for Zartok.
Uh-oh.
Tara's also going to inspire him.
Oh my god. All right. What's that do? Does it give me an advantage or?
Yeah,
on the
to-
next turn.
All right, I'm gonna use that on the pilot in check just so
What
that
about
we
me?
can keep it
Yep,
close.
Tara has to make her check first.
Okay.
21.
Yep, you succeed.
And her inspirational words are, follow them.
Follow that
Sweet.
fish.
Yeah, follow that fish.
All right. Anyone else taking any crew actions?
Coral tried to look out and failed.
All right, they're trying to look out as well. One of them might have succeeded. And attacks.
23 with my inspiration.
Oh my goodness, yes, that's a hit. They have a 20 against you, and none of you are looking out, right?
Well, I think
Right.
we all failed.
Yeah. So you suffer a hit from their ballista, which is back up and running now. 7 points of damage from the ballista.
Okay.
What's our damage threshold, though? Is that...
It's below the
it
threshold.
Is below that. It's 10. Thank you.
No damage. And how much damage did you roll?
Below the threshold, it was 13.
bummer.
Just bounces off of their hull, goes spiraling down toward the planet below. They're attempting to get away. They are at long range at the moment. So let's roll initiative for the next round.
25.
19.
We'll go second.
Okay. They're again going to try to flee to extreme range and then get away. So they're going to try another parting shot. They got only a 10, so they didn't succeed. What are you trying to do? You're trying to close the distance?
Close the distance. So I'm using inspiration and all that fun stuff. 2 rolls. Highest is a 15. I'm going to add adding a D8 to that. The first one that I did was a 7, so that's 22 total. And then add my thing, it's 34. So like we're closing that distance.
Yes, you close back up to short range with them. They're failing to get away from you. And that means it's the cruise phase. They're going to try to do some repairs while you guys figure out what you're doing. Oh, yes, the bosun did a good job that time.
So Mama Sass used her inspiration?
Yes.
All right, Gaston's going to inspire you some. You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You better!
I'm not going to throw away my shot. You're a D8, right? 2.
I'm a D6.
Okay.
Who's got some rogue levels in there.
Mm-hmm.
What's Coral doing?
Gonna look out.
Okay, make your attempt.
13.
Nope.
My dice are failing me now.
Aster?
I did spot 22.
22, all right. Extra damage if Mama Sass can hit.
Yep, and then I'm going to try to inspire the helmsman because he used his inspiration, right?
Yes,
yeah,
he did.
All right, let's try this one more time, Zartok. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life, my friend. So, risk it all.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is anybody else that can do anything?
Tara will use her unshakable calm
Okay.
to, help with Mama Sass's.
All right.
Apparently she's not that calm, though. She got 7.
Okay. Nope. All
So
right.
calm, Mama Sass didn't notice her.
Nope.
She's focused.
And that is the attack round. Nope.
We're back in normal range, right?
Normal range.
Yeah.
That's right.
I gotta tell you something.
Uh-oh.
I got another nat 20.
Oh, no. Oh, no. And you're doing an extra 10 points of damage thanks to Aster.
I have a feeling their ship's not doing that great.
No, it's in really bad shape now. It's in worse shape than your ship.
Which is in quite good shape.
That would be 50 damage.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa! Okay, so bits of the ship start just falling down toward the planet below. You can see the fins are falling off. Its descent stops looking quite so controlled. It's still holding together, but only just. Another hit like that, and it's gonna fall apart. Another hit like that will finish it off.
And my critical roll is a 5.
5, morale shaken. Yes, I think that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yes, the captain now has disadvantage on all of their skill rolls until they succeed or until a critical hit is struck upon you. They are beginning to panic.
That seems fair.
Yes, that seems reasonable. Initiative. They got a 17.
19.
The captain is going to attempt to persuade and inspire their helmsperson to do a better job.
Flee.
And they're not going to succeed.
That also makes sense.
The DC for their checks is so high now because their ship's so badly damaged that basically the captain can't inspire them anymore.
We're going second.
Okay, you're going second. They are going to try to dodge.
Oh,
Oh, smart.
they're dodging. All right, let me look at this. If they dodge, we have the fairy fire up, and there's nothing I can do to
Counteract a dodge.
give us
Yeah.
advantage. So I'm just going
Right.
to broadside.
Okay.
I'm going to use that D8. 26 total,
succeed.
so we do it. So yeah, we got broadside.
They succeeded in dodging. All right. So that means you'll have just a regular attack against them, no advantage anymore on this round, I mean. Starting the support crew, their bosun is going to try to repair. Succeeded just barely, coordinating repairs, and now several of the crew members are going to try to do some repairing. We got 2 successes, so that's a little bit of damage repaired as they try to keep parts from falling off. And what is your crew doing?
Does Mama Sass still have inspiration?
Yes, she has one from Gaston.
I'm going to do the spotting again.
Okay, make your attempt. Spotting is a DC 15 investigation check.
15 on the dot.
So Mama Sass is a -5 to hit, now +10 to damage. Coral, do you want to do anything?
Coral's gonna look out. And succeeds with an 18.
Gaston.
I rolled a 1 for Gaston, so.
Okay. Gaston is distracted by something.
Look at that fish. It is falling apart. Beautiful.
And remember, Tara, jump in at any point.
Yeah, her roll failed though, but
Okay.
she is like giving a nice golf clap to Mama Sass for that last one.
Okay. And Mama Sass, make your attack roll.
That would be a rolled 19.
Oh,
That's a
Wow.
crit. That's
Another
a crit. That's a
crit.
crit. That's a crit. Destroy it.
so that's
Good.
Finish him.
yeah, that's 4d10 plus 10. No, I'm sorry, 3d10 plus 10, right? No, I'm sorry, 6d10 plus 10, right? 3d10 doubled, and then plus 10. They're gonna try to attack you. Burst the ballista. Oh, I think we have a hit.
One of them was a lookout, right?
Yes.
One of the lookouts worked?
Yes. Although usually you reserve it for the trebuchet, but yeah, if you want to raise the armor class against the ballista, it misses.
Yeah, we'll do that then.
Okay. Yep, their spotters also failed, so... Yep, they miss you. What's the damage?
34?
Ooh, okay. Thanks to their repairs, their ship is still functioning, but only just.
What?
And they're at short range now, so...
Well, I've got some bad news for them. Their ship's on fire.
Oh, no! Oh, no!
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay. So, yeah, something inside the ship catches fire. Maybe they had some lamp oil or something, but the ballista bolt penetrates the hull and something catches fire. This round, it's only 1d6 damage. 5 points of damage.
Ooh.
Wow.
And the next round, it will be another 1d6. And the round after that, it will be 2d6 for the next 2 rounds. And then 4d6 for the 2 rounds after that. Until someone puts out the fire. The bosun can basically use their repair critical effect action to put out the fire. So that's obviously what the bosun's going to have to do this round. That means the bosun can't coordinate repairs. So back to the beginning. Initiative.
23.
18.
Second. We'll go second.
They will attempt to do parting shot again. They're going to try to get away. They're in such bad shape.
All right, we'll close the distance then.
21 is their roll. And I think that does not succeed at a parting shot, right? Oh, it does. Yeah, they succeeded at parting shot.
26, close the distance.
All right,
so
so-
we'll keep them right there.
Yep. Doesn't work. They do get the advantage on shots part, but they don't actually get any extra range on you. So you stay at short range. The support crew get to go. They're going to try to do some repairs. Their bosun's going to try to put out the fire. Oh boy. Failed.
It's a DC 20, right?
Yeah, their bosun failed. He failed to put out the fire this round. And that means we are on to the rest of the crew. They're trying to do some repairs without the bosun's help. Oh, okay, they did all right. We got a couple successes. A little bit of health back as they're fighting the fire and trying to patch the ship back together. But another hit like the one of the previous ones from Mama Sass, and this ship is done for. Anybody else on your side want to do anything? You want to...
I spotted again.
Okay, great. -5 to hit, +10 to damage.
But I got a natural 20 on it. Like, it's weird. This D&D Beyond, I've never seen so many nat 20s.
Wow. Okay, well, thanks D&D Beyond. That's... Coral, do you want to do anything?
Tried to look out. Failed.
Okay. Gaston?
Gaston succeeds as his lookout. He's looking at the trebuchet.
Okay. And they've done some actions. They've got some spotters and they've got some lookouts going. Attack phase. Tara, do you want to do anything?
I'll use my calm.
All right, make your attempt.
It's failed.
Okay. Attack.
I'm back at advantage, right?
You are, yes.
Ooh, I actually got bad rolls this time, and I missed. Wait. Nope, I didn't miss. Unless they have a lookout. I got 17 exactly.
They do have a lookout going, so it misses.
No.
Okay.
Darn it.
It's been going too well.
I'm going to go ahead and roll the damage for the fire.
Okay.
6 points of damage.
When does the fire increase at some point in damage?
Next round, it'll increase to 2d6 if they can't put it out.
Wow. Okay.
We're back at the top of the round with initiative.
17.
They got a 14. Their captain's going to try to persuade their helmsperson to do something wonderful, and the captain does not succeed because the DC is now super high because their ship's about to fall apart. Their helmsperson is going to try to use parting shot, and they fail. What's Zartok doing?
Tried to close the distance.
Make your check.
It was 15.
You succeed. Actually, you failed. You both failed. Both sides failed. They failed their attempt to flee while keeping the targeting steady, and you failed your attempt to close the distance, which means nothing changes.
Cool.
Now we're on to the crew. Their crew's going to try desperately to, first of all, the bosun's going to try to put the fire out. Oh no, he failed. Oh no. Oh, this is going to be bad.
This works in our favor.
Oh no. Okay. Their crew's going to try to repair some stuff. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Not a lot of repairing going on either. Oh, this is bad.
Mike never sounds this distressed
Right?
when we're in a bad situation.
There's a really important NPC on this ship, and we're about to like they know how to fix the world and everything.
They're not able to do much repairing, and the fire is still raging below decks. What is your crew doing?
Does Mama Sass still have inspiration?
Yes.
Wow.
Well,
I'm gonna spot her again and see if it succeeds.
Wait, actually, I think I used it last turn. Because I got a 14. Yeah, I had to have used it last turn. So I just didn't move it out of the way.
got some fails to look out.
Coral
Aster,
succeeds at looking out.
I failed at being a spotter.
Okay. Are you giving Mama Sass inspiration again?
No, I'll save it just in case I survive, and I'll use it on the next turn.
Okay. Coral succeeded at being a spotter, but Gasson failed, right?
Yes.
Okay. We're now on the attack phase. Tara, are you giving, you're attempting to stay calm again?
Wait. Coral did spotting?
Coral looked out.
Oh, look at, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's so calm. She's like pouring a glass of champagne for Mama Sass. I got a 20.
Oh, you did it.
Awesome.
All right. So Mama Sass, if you can hit, you get an extra D10 of damage.
Okay.
Attack phase. Oof. Okay. They have a 19 to hit with their ballista and failure with the trebuchet. So I think that you were focusing on the trebuchet with your lookout. So, that's 15 points of damage.
I'm gonna brace for impact.
All right. Make your check.
This is
DC 19 survival.
Oh man! Come on, high rollers! Nope.
No. Okay. 15 points of damage to your ship.
Got it.
And what was your roll?
I got a 19 to hit.
Oof. Okay. Roll that damage. An extra D10 plus 2.
It is a very good roll of 36.
Oh dear.
3
And with
8s
that
and a
hit,
10.
With that hit, something breaks, and the ship horrifically falls apart. You can see the fins just go spinning off to the sides. The spine of the ship breaks, spilling whatever cargo was in it, spilling the crew members as they fall off the ship, clinging to pieces of it, pointlessly, because the ship is now falling rapidly down toward the planet.
Oh no!
Hey, watch this. They're going to burn up in the atmosphere. It's going to be sweet.
Coral Coral yells over the railing at them, "That'll teach you to be filthy slavers."
That's
And-
a bad way to go.
Yeah, it's not pleasant to watch as the crew falls down toward the planet. The bits of the ship, the remaining bits of the ship fall down toward the planet, and they begin catching fire as they fall rapidly through the atmosphere. And you have succeeded.
Make a wish. Make a wish. It's a falling star.
Are you guys using roll dice with friends for all these rolls?
Yeah, you can see the decimation.
Yeah, so I think that there's something wrong with roll dice with friends.
I mean, I'm
Oh, sorry,
rolling
sorry.
actual dice, so
It's just
okay.
it's, random's random. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah. Someone commented on Twitter how in the Pathfinder game session, my rolls were remarkably terrible for quite a long time, and it's all roll dice with friends. Oh well, it happens.
Oh, sorry. There's a child in here. Hold on. She's been coming in here a lot. Does anybody mind if I talk to her for a second?
You go right ahead.
What's the matter? Oh, sorry. I'm borrowing them. I'll give them back when we're done, okay? I'm using her headphones. She's mad.
You monster!
These are headphones.
Borrow Kylie's.
She's using them.
Sorry, I don't have other headphones. Go.
Tell her I have a pair she can borrow.
Mike has a pair you could use. Will you go over to his house? No? Okay. I'm sorry, baby. I'll give them back to you when we're done. All right. All right, I'm gonna chase her out. Hold on.
Oh!
All right, I won.
No, you didn't. Mom.
Get out of here! I don't think this door even locks. I did it. All right, it's my fault for stealing from my children.
I didn't think bright pink was your usual go-to there.
I don't know where my headphones keep going. They're just disappearing. They're like socks.
Weird.
Guess you gotta check the dryer.
Yeah.